Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today we have another test server video. Test server version 2 is up, and there's a couple of interesting changes. So let's start off by the E100. Now, I've noticed one thing. By the way, this plate here, this armor plate at a different angle here is new. I've heard a couple of things. I think they're gonna remove it again and make it the same angle as the rest. I have that already. I'm not sure if it's already been changed slightly. It does look like it. This thing was more slanted back before, and now it seems to be almost identical in line. Not sure if it's been changed. Haven't looked at the actual armor model yet. But yeah, and the bar here I think still needs to shrink down. I don't think they've done that, but what I noticed is this shovel is pretty much underneath the turret, as you can see, for quite a bit. And by the looks of it, it's touching the turret, so it doesn't look like that is a great place for that shovel. I'm kind of wondering if it's not supposed to be like here, so like more towards the front than that far back, because it's taken all the way underneath the turret till here. I don't know, it's just something I noticed. So the E100 still, I don't think, has been entirely fixed. Still needs some work. Now, they've done some work to the Super Pershing. Hold on, don't get excited, it's nothing important-ish. They have removed this and this viewport as collision models, and this is all, by the way, from FTR, so credits goes to Science Stalker. I think he actually investigated this himself. So these have been removed. This is no longer a hitbox, this viewport here, and these, basically the armor model, the collision model has changed. These slits here were too big. They were pretty much twice or three times the height, as you can visually see, and that's how the armor was. So now the actual armor weaknesses in the hatch are the size of the slits rather than it being much bigger. And that's pretty much it. So I was looking at, ooh, Super Pershing. Yeah, nothing interesting. Darn it. I guess we're missing one weak point at the top. Yay. That's not even the side that people shoot at, so whatever. Dang it. So we have two new premium tanks to play with. And yes, we will jump in some battles because there's not much else that has changed in this patch. We have the AMX Chasseur du chars, I guess? De chars? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. And I just lost all my French subscribers. Sorry, my French is not that great. This tank looks just funky. That's like the only way to describe it. It's funky as all hell. So let's actually grab the vehicle stats and the gun, and let's do the same for the STA. I mean, they're both tier A tanks. They're both premiums. They're both mediums. So why not compare them? Because, you know, you might be thinking, like, which one should I get? Now, if they haven't changed the prices, the STA will be slightly cheaper at 11,500 gold, where the AMX will cost 11,750 gold, 250 more. But I can't see the prices yet because in-game they're currently only 100 gold. I don't know why they did that, but they just reduced the prices, I guess, so anybody could buy them and test them, which I think is a good idea. I still think it's ridiculous that all the gold prices are that high. I mean, they have a discount system in the game. Why not make an event for the test server that discounts all tanks 99%? I don't know. So, let's compare them. Hit points are pretty similar. There's like 20 difference between the two. And I'm also glancing over at my tank compare that I have for TechDragon, because I have these tanks in there as well. And I'm just comparing them there as well. So, if I go quiet for a second, it's because I'm looking over there. Now, this is where things get interesting. They're both the same weight, right? Give or take. However, 500 horsepower engine, 1200 horsepower engine. Oh yes. Yeah, you see that correctly. That is a power to weight ratio of 35. Just a comparison, that chat, you know, French 210, has a power to weight of 28, give or take, off the top of my head. So 35 is massive. Most scouts don't even have that. It's absolutely massive, the power to weight ratio. However, we'll get back to that in a second. Top speed 57, yeah, you're not going to have any trouble reaching that. Top speed 45 on the STA-2, which of course is the Japanese tier 8, by the way, I kind of forgot to mention that. 44 degrees of traverse versus 40, it's still pretty good. Now, this is why you have that speed. No armor whatsoever. If you get this tank, artillery and HE, like KV2 shots or something, will absolutely devastate this tank. You don't even know. The one arty shell is more than likely. Any tier 8 arty will more than likely pretty much one-shot this thing. Just because it has no armor. Wherever they hit it, the splash is not going to be reduced by armor. Because, you know, if they miss, splash is calculated versus your armor. If you have a lot of armor, splash is not going to do much. If you have no armor, splash is still going to do a lot of damage. That's how it's calculated. So, even if they splash next to your tank, this thing is going to be wrecked by HE shells. Absolutely wrecked. And anybody can pen this. Literally every single tank almost in the game can pen this thing. So yeah, you do have some slopes on the armor, but it's not going to help you. At best, the front is going to be, if you angle with that slope on a reverse slope, maybe 50 millimeters at best. Yeah, no, you're not going to bounce. Just yeah, live with it. You're not going to bounce. Gun stats, we'll skip here for a second. Turret reverse 38. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. I'm looking. Give me a sec here. Where is it? Turret reverse 38. Okay, I was just checking if these tanks have been rebalanced a bit since I got the stats. So that's why I'm looking if these have been rebalanced at all versus the stats that I have. 390 view range versus 380, and the signal range is, yeah, good enough. Doesn't matter. So, the guns, they're both 90mm guns, so they're going to be perfect for comparison. Rate of fire is slightly better on the Japanese. However, 212 penetration versus 185. If I had a choice, I know which one I would go with. Clearly, the AMX has the better gun. And I would say the AMX is just the better tank out of the two, but we'll get back to that in just a second here. 0.34 accuracy versus 0.37, and both have 2.2 second aiming time. So, you have a French versus a Japanese tank here. The French has better speed. Armor is on both tanks just so shitty that it's not gonna matter. I mean, even 70mm on a turret. Let's get this out of the way here. You do have a gun mantlet, so I guess the STA-2 has a better chance to bounce, maybe. They both have 10 degrees of gun depression, so that's very nice to know. So, yeah, this one I was quite surprised when I saw that this thing actually had 10 degrees. It's brilliant. You can very quickly peek over a hill, shoot, and pull back. We will go into a battle here. So, the STA has better turret reverse. 44, which has actually been nerfed 1 degree. That was 45. That's why I have stats here, so I can actually see this shit. That reminds me, I need to put a date on every tank, like when it was last updated. That might not be a bad one. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to find out for some tanks, though. Never mind. But yeah, that accuracy 0.37 is not great, combined with that penetration. Like, if this thing was in reverse, you know, if it was 0.34 that way and 0.37 this way, then at least you have the penetration you can rely on if the shot doesn't go exactly where you're aiming. With this one, with that penetration, I mean, don't get me wrong, 185, it's not unworkable, it's not broken. I mean, the Super Pershing, let's grab that, that's also 90mm, so why not, has 170, and I can make this thing work, and that even has worse accuracy, so, and worse aim time. So, you know, I can make this work, I can definitely make this work, and I definitely can make that work. So, I would say let's... Nope, there we go. Go away. Let's take these tanks into a game. I've put my Chiri crew in here, and I've trained camouflage, which I guess is not a bad thing for both of these, because you don't want to be spotted. I've put camo on this thing, as you can see. You do not want to get spotted. They have no armor to defend themselves. They have speed. Don't get me wrong, you know, they can get out of there, but the STA is not that fast. But let's first take out this one. And these are going to be live records, so knowing my luck, they're going to be terrible. One little thing before we jump into some games here is there's a couple of things that have changed. The Sherman 2 turret got renamed. Not really interesting, but it's it's a thing. No stats were changed though. The Chaffee had its depression buffed from 7 degrees depression to 10 degrees. The elevation stayed the same at 15, so that's pretty good. The T95E2 got its repair cost cut by about 30%. Now this is where things get sort of interesting. The T28 Concepts now has one more crew member. They've added a loader. How the hell they got that wrong, I have no idea, but they added a crew member. I'm not quite sure what this means for people that already own the tank. Let's take a quick... Oh, we can't see them in here. Okay. Apparently... Oh, wait, there we go. So, yeah, they've changed up this crew, but I can't really look at it. Wait. There we go. There we go. And crew. So I've added an extra loader, as you can see here. Now, if you already own this tank, I don't know if you're going to get an extra crew member for it. Female crew member. You would think so, but knowing Wargaming, you're probably screwed. You're probably not getting it. So I'm not quite sure what they're going to do. If they're going to add an extra crew member to the mission somewhere, I don't know. Now, there's one last thing, and I don't think anybody has noticed this yet, and I don't think this will ever show up in any of the patch notes, but I've noticed a huge change in water tanks, and I'm surprised nobody else has seen it. Do you see it? No? Well, it's right here. Do you see these black markers? Yeah, they've added those to support these, whatever the frack they are. You see them? All of them have them. There and there. Yeah. Yeah, that's new. I'm not kidding, those are new, but not very important. Yeah, just something I noticed. Very minute detail, but yeah, just something I noticed. These little black things that these, whatever you call them, posters or boards or whatever they are, it's kind of hard to tell because you can't see behind them. Can't see how thick they are. But yeah, what they're hanging from. Anyways, let's jump into some gameplay. And here we are on Northwest, and it's a pretty bad matchup for us. Ay, ay, ay. So if you're wondering if this thing has special matchmaking, nope, it does not. So I really don't like this map. This is gonna suck on this tank. I guess we'll go over here and we'll stay back a bit, especially in tier 10. I mean, everybody, almost everybody's tier 10. As you can see here, the Batchat started way ahead of me, but I should be able to keep up with the Batchat at worst, and at best I should be able to overtake him even. So, I guess I'm gonna go down here real quick. Let's see if anything pops up in the middle here. Fuel range, like I said, is pretty good in this tank with 390, so yeah. But yeah, that armor. I should say what armor. Hey look, if we stand in front of this rock, we kind of blend in. Camouflage. Just peeking here if nothing is coming through there. Yeah, and I really don't want to be forward anywhere because, yeah, like I said, no armor. Nope, he's on the other side of the hills. Yeah. So, nothing has been spotted here yet. Oh, there's something. Patton. No, we're not going to get a line on him. I'm thinking I agree with this Batchat, and I gotta be careful here not to get stuck on this crap. They've made some changes to, Ooh. You didn't hear that? That wasn't my phone. Oh, come on. Get a line on him. Where is he? There he is. There we go. Nice shot. Tracked him. Come on. That reload. Pretty good. Put another one in. That's less than 5-second reload, fully decked out. Is he still gonna be there? Yes, he was! So, yeah, here, let me show you the depression. It's pretty good. Come on, come on. Oh, that just barely won't miss. There. No. Okay, let's move up here. And let's not take damage there. There we go. Let's move up a bit and help out this Centurion maybe. Gotta be careful because the hill has people on it still. Okay, where did that charioteer go? He pulled back pretty far, I guess. Oh, there's an object. So we can actually get a line on him. I might get shot by the charioteer though. Oh, he's gone. There's the pattern. Put a nice shot into him on the move. Yeah, this accuracy is pretty damn good. Combine that with the speed of this thing, and you can chase down pretty much anything and overtake them. Okay, charioteer's coming up behind me, but I'm going for this pattern. Shit, he's behind the next hill. Re-engage. Get that one. Oh, we get tracked, which is fine. I know I'm gonna reload before him. Take him out. Got object over there. Don't want to get shot. Shit, yes, I don't want to get shit by the object. Oh, Fosh 155 over there. Don't want to get shit on him either. Let's see if we can peek out here. Yes, we can. Not run into that. Nah. Too angled. I was trying. I didn't think it would work, but let's go for the bar then. Yeah. It's not the most accurate gun on the planet, and oh, there we go. Put one into his side. There's a what the fuck tractor over there. Can you see him? Just barely. Put a nice shot into him. Dodge his return shell. Put another one in. No, we did not do 900 damage. Okay, TD up here is gone, so let's get a better vantage point here. Nope, can't see anything. Time to move up and surround these people. It's still anybody's game right now. I don't really care if we win or lose, I just want to show off this tank. So yeah, we're doing 63 right now. We went down a slight slope, of course, but yeah, this thing can shift. Like, cruising speed seems to be about 56. So pretty damn good. Whoa, okay. That was so not pointing where, oh crap, ow. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, ramming damage, this thing is gonna take a lot of ramming damage as well because of the no armor. Ramming is calculated as well by armor. His armor versus your armor versus weight and that sort of stuff, and speed of course. So this thing is gonna get wrecked if anybody rams it. It's also pretty light, which doesn't help. Come on people, win this. So yeah, that was pretty stupid on my part. Didn't realize the ramming, of course, would be that bad. And he put a shot on my face for 700 somewhat, I'm guessing. So let's not stick around, let's go back to the garage and jump into another game with the STA. So, let's take a look at the stats for the CDC game. Not too bad second class. I guess it wasn't the worst game on the planet. You know, it wasn't brilliant, don't get me wrong, but, still did okay. Top experience in my team. I mean, did okay. I'm not even sure why we got top experience. Oh, we were bottom tier now, I remember. There was only like one tier 9, one tier 8 me, and one tier 7. And the rest was all tier 10. Yeah, that's why. So not too bad. Fired 14, hit 10, penned 8. 8 out of 14, not brilliant, but one of those was on the move into a pattern that was on the move, so not that surprising that one missed. And one was a speculative shot into the charioteer, I think it was, who was invisible for quite a while, so just subtract 2. So basically it was 10 shots, or 12 shots fired, 10 hit, 8 penned, which isn't too bad. Did a lot of that damage from a distance. This is a pretty decent sniper, I have to say. That penetration makes it, yeah, pretty damn good at it. So, profitability is not that spectacular on this tank. Without premium, we would have only made 26k profit. With premium, 46k. So, it's not a rake-in money kind of tank at all. I mean, 26k on premium for doing that is not that great. So, you really have to do quite well in this thing if you want to make buttloads of money. But it seems that the gun is definitely capable of doing quite a bit. I tried to do an STA game, it sucked balls, so I cut that one out. It just, ugh, that was a horrible matchmaking, and yeah. So, let's take this one out for another spin, and when we get out of it, we'll take a look at the STA-2. Okay, here we are. Yeah, not the worst matchmaking, I guess. Pretty good. A lot of soft targets, so that should make it a lot easier for us. You can see the traverse speed, it's not fantastic, but it's not bad. 40 degrees. I'm looking over my other screen. Track traverse 44 degrees. No, excuse me. 38 degrees. That's somebody firing behind me. I don't know. So let's get on top of that hill over there. Let's see if we can get some spots off. Just decent view range and speed. We should be able to get to forward positions pretty decently, and combine that with the depression that we have, makes this thing into a pretty good aggressive scout, I guess. So this is the full depression here. As you can see, we can pretty much now shoot into the river. So yeah, pretty good on the depression part. And we have a light tank who has broken through already. Trying to get a line on him. Ah, he died just before our shell landed. Dang it. Friendly T-54 moving up already. Careful here. Damn it, track damage. Okay, let's go around here. Support him, hopefully. And hopefully I'm not going to run into any people that are sitting in the middle, which is always a risk if you go around. So we can't get a line on him from here. Gonna have to go around a bit further. Actually help our friendly out there. We'll just wait a second and not die. That would be fantastic. Oh, Indian Panzer is coming to join. Let's go up here. Let's actually get a shot. Don't have a line, don't have a line. There he is. Put one in, pull back. Seems to be a bit confused where I'm at. Put another one in. Turret gets hit. Let's fix that real quick. Really want to have a wrecked turret. Oh, where did that shot go? Oh, he seems to be somewhat stuck. Depression struggle is real. There we go. So, yeah, this tank, gotta be careful for artillery by the way, has some pretty good mobility. Screw that, I'm going after the artillery. He was last spotted in the back here. Oh, there he is. Can we actually get a line on him? Yes, we can. And let's take him out. So, that's our artillery gone. Now, for the Indian Panzer, probably coming around this way, or he's heading for our base. This is more than likely a loss. But let's see if we can find him. Not sure what health he's at. I doubt we can outgun him, to be honest. Let's see, I think he's heading for our base. But yeah, this is an interesting tank that you're certainly gonna have to have a certain playstyle with, I guess. Aw, dang it, that one missed. Come on, reload. Dang it. Can't quite see him. Just at the top of his turrets. I'm having a lot of lag on this test server. It's not helping. There we go, put one in. And let's chase him down. Seems that this is a win. Wasn't one of my best games though. Nope, let's fix my driver because my driver was dead. That never helps. Yeah, I don't think we're actually gonna see him. There's another CDC rushing in for him. Anyway, put some shots into him, but it really wasn't a brilliant game. It happens. I'm still getting used to this tank. I only just got it. This is like my third game, so give me a break. I can't be fantastic in every tank in the first game I play, okay? I try, but it doesn't always work. Yeah, sadly we didn't get there in time, but we did put some shots into his ass, so happy with that. We soften him up for our team. Let's go after these bad shots. So the pretty good rate of fire will definitely help this tank out quite a bit. And let's give it quite a bit of opportunities. Aw, come on. Did that just not pen? Seriously? There we go, put one in. Trying to go after him. I think he got himself stuck. Yes, he did. Let's go for the ram. Ah, ram denied. Damn it. And he was shooting heat, by the way, because, you know, no skill batch and drivers on the test server. And it's a win. Yeah, I'm quite liking this tank, I have to say, even though it has no armor. The speed and the gun more than make up for the lack of armor. and I can see brilliant games in this thing. I mean, I don't have a good crew. I mean, 100% crew with camo, but second highest experience again. 1500 damage done. Not bad at all. What did he get? Okay. He apparently killed 2 tier 10s, I guess. So yeah, 1500 damage done, almost 1600. Let's take a look here. Profitability, like I said, is not good on this tank, or not great. This is not a credit maker. It will make you credits. As you can see, you will run a profit, but 25k, I can do that on my tier 5s. It's just not good profit. 45 with premium, but... So, yeah, do keep that in mind. This thing does not make a lot of profit. And the premium bonus on this thing is only 10%. I found out that this premium bonus here, you can see 866, 86, that's 10%. So you get 10% bonus over every game you play because it's a premium tank. Some tanks just get more, some tanks get less. This seems to be about the lowest you can get 10%, so it's not really a good premium tank as in premium. But in itself, it's a really good tank, and I can imagine just thinking about what some people can do with this tank. Oh my god, this thing can be devastating with that speed and rate of fire. I'm gonna have to think about getting one. The only problem is I don't have a French medium crew at all. None. I have light tanks, but no mediums, so that kinda stinks. But yeah, this thing seems to be really nice. And I don't know. Not sure if I want to spend more money on water tanks again. Didn't get a premium too long ago, and I have a lot of premiums, so I don't know. I might not get it. I might wait till later. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe eventually at some points. I don't know. But yeah, that is the AMX. Let's take a look at the STA-2. So, here we are on this airfield. And yeah, it's a pretty bad matchup. I'm gonna have to work the mid-ridge there with the depression that I have, because there's not much more I can do in this kind of matchup. So let's see that we can actually get out there without damaging our tank. Just checking my rear, whatever the hell that was. So, whoa! Since this thing doesn't have wheels but it has a track, I guess that was a trackie rather than a wheelie. Let's go over here carefully to not damage ourselves. There we go. As you can see, the acceleration in this tank is far less than the CDC. I don't think many tanks are going to be able to achieve that kind of acceleration. And this thing overall just feels a bit sluggish. I mean, I guess if you really love your Japanese tanks, this might be a good tank, but overall I would say that the CDC is just better in pretty much every aspect. I mean, armor is shit on both of them, so you don't have to get one over the other for the armor. The gun is better on the CDC. Let's actually blow this cover away here. Seems to be a bad shot right there-ish. I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Right behind that building. Really have a line on him. Now I do. There he is. Come on, reload. Come on. There we go. Put a shot in. Time to back out a bit. Anti-artillery and all that. Get another shot. No, we do not. Back and forth a bit to not be an easy target. What are these people doing? Giving me a nice shot. Whoa, holy shit, we bounced a shot. Oh my god, is this possible? Did not expect to ever bounce anything in this tank. So that was pretty magical. Yeah, that E50M is just dead. Ow. Hopefully gonna repair before he reloads. There we go. Let's see if we can get around here. And that. Nope. Now let's keep going. Let's go around. Shit, we're getting flapped. Yeah. Let's fix our track. And we're good. Yeah, no, this STA-2, I'm not liking it. I really don't. The matchmaking does not help. I mean, the matchmaking on the test server is just so whacked out. We'll do one more game, but So far I have to say the CDC looks like a nice balance of everything. This tank is just a sluggish version of the CDC with a worse gun, slightly more armor, but a lot less mobility in return. So it's pretty much a CDC but worse by quite a bit. So no, not really feeling this thing, I have to say. It's just a bit lacking in, yeah, every aspect, and that 20 extra HP that you get is not gonna save you ever. Now, you know, like I said, this is the test server, so it's not a good representation of how it actually goes all the time, but I mean, even the gun elevation on this thing is only 13 degrees. Normally it's about 20 for almost every single tank in the game. So, this thing seems to have issues on all sides. So, here we are with stats for the STA-2, and we did 999 damage. Yeah, 14k. I mean, it was a loss, but still. Let's take it for one more spin, shall we? And here we are on the swamp map again. Pretty bad matchup. Well over half the team is tier 10. So far the you know, just the comparison of the CDC and this thing, as you can see, the CDC started behind me. It's gonna overtake me any second here. Maneuverability of this thing is not too bad. Doesn't really seem to lose too much. Well, it does lose some speed, but yeah. Here everything overtakes this thing. It's just, you know, it's a little bit too sluggish to be so lightly armored. And I can't just but help but feel like it misses something, you know. It's not quite the whole thing you're looking for. This freaking artillery, or artillery? TD is just cutting me off here. Nah, okay, you can take the hit for me then. That's fine. Depression, depression, depression. Put one shot in, time to back the F out. Yeah. He can take all those hits from me. I'm fine with that. There's 2 artillery in the game, and one of which is that sneaky little French auto-loading beep. That ought to be fun. Mouse over there. Screw that. I'm not even gonna fire at a mouse, not with this gun. I mean, this gun is not good, to say the least. Can you see anybody over there? Nope. So, yeah, I don't have 6th sense, so don't know when I'm spotted. Side of the turret, can't even pin that. Lower plates, no point in trying. Top of the turrets, nah. I could try it, but trying to go for that lower plate shot. He was angled back, so I had a better chance of actually pinning it, but a better chance still doesn't mean much with this thing. Oh, we got artillery. Oh, come on. And apparently this thing has massive camo rating issues as well. Gets spotted from across the map. Okay, he can't see me. Where's the mouse? No, he's dead. Yeah, this is gonna be another shit game. There we go. T49 across. I think that went in. Got a 50B. Oh wow, we bounced a shot. Don't know from whom, but we bounced a shot. And I'm not gonna stay here. GTFO. Yeah, dude, there's a 183 over that corner. I'm not gonna stay. Screw that. Put a bad shot over there. Put a shot in. Trying to go through his track wheel there to keep him in place. Don't quite make the shot. That was a bit wide, but it still went in. Auto aim, so I actually have time to look behind me. Need to make sure that FV wasn't peeking over. Don't really want an FV to the face, or the ass in this case. That would hurt. Where are that little bugger go? I can't spot him, and I don't have Sixth Sense, so I don't know if he's seen me or not. And the middle seems to be wide open, so I'm probably just gonna get flanked from the side here. This really isn't the place I want to be right now. Yeah, I'm sure he has spotted me. Oh, there's that depression issue. Oh, and he donks his shot. Yeah, that chance. Who of course is shooting heat, because, you know, skill. And that reload is just too slow. There we go. Finish him off. Now, where's the bulldog here? I don't know. This thing doesn't feel like it has 10 degrees. I think they might have nerfed it. I'm having a lot of depression issues on this thing. I have to look into that. Borsig over there. FV is over there. Oh, the T-49 got destroyed. Good, 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 good. I kinda needed that. Let's see if we can sneak around this FV and put some rear shots into him. No, because he's over there. But we do get the 50B. Let's not stick around for the return fire. Not really interested. Well, this is a loss. Get shot in the face there, and we miss our shot. Then Borsig. Trying to put one in while we pull back there. Don't quite make it. The 50B is gonna come around here any second now. Yeah, I gotta hope that the E100 behind me will spot him if he goes around me on the other side. Yeah, this is a loss. I'm just gonna sit here and hopefully spot him as he comes around the corner. My rear should be protected by the Waffenträger Alpha E100. And I'll just sit here and wait for now. I can survive maybe one hit from the AMX. Barely, but he's not a loader. I won't survive for long. There's a couple of people that have never been spotted, so they're probably all camping base. Got a CDC moving up there. Gotta figure out where this 50B is. I really don't want to, but I have to. Be careful here. Use the bushes if I can. He's still gonna be here. Oh, no, he's heading back. Put a shot on the move, try to at least into his ass, but I fail. Don't quite see him. Trying to move up. This is a loss, by the way. It's just not gonna happen. Not on this thing. I don't see much carry potential in this tank. Trying to get some spots off. Waffenträger is finally deciding to actually move up. Bit late. No idea what they're saying in chat. I don't speak Russian. Damage turret is not helping, by the way. Nope. No spots. Oh, there he is. Come on. Get him. Nice. He might have spotted me there. I'm not sure. Let's take a brief moment here. And I think we will head over to this side. So we're going to stick to somewhat of a low ground here. Turn my turret, just because we might bounce. Yeah, right. Missed here, no chance. So we need to get up this hill and get some spots off. We need to figure out where the people are. Let's see if we can pull a win out of our ass. Waffenträger decided to move up. Not happy with that. Hoping he would stay there and provide some fire support. These guys are more than likely going to be in their base camping the hell out of all this. Foch was last spotted in their base, so yeah, I'm going to assume that they're all there. Let's peek. Pull back, we don't spot anything. Oh, we found a Foch. Well, I don't think we did. I think the Waffenträger did, but still. We have a line on him? No, we do not. That is not good. I'd very much like to take care of that Foch. Go through here. There he is. Waffenträger, I'm gonna need you. Don't know if I was spotted. I don't think so, since he's still going forward. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna have him engage the Waffenträger. And then we can get some ass shots. Come on, reload. Try to go for that track wheel. And our Waffenträger friend is not really helpful by sitting there. Come on. And, yep. Of course, artillery, because, you know, click, skill, that sort of stuff. We'll be right back once this is done. Yes, my teammate decided to drown himself in the end. Yeah. So let's take a look here. We did 1800 damage, but I don't know, the gun just feels lacking. It's just not quite, you know? It's like you're missing something. And it really is just, I don't know, the whole tank, compared to the CDC especially, the whole tank, the STA-2 just feels lacking. Made a bit more credits this time, 27k, but still not great. I mean, we did 1800 damage. No, it wasn't a win, but yeah, I mean, I'm not doing terrible. 900 experience with premium and vehicle premium, so you know, I'm not doing horrifically bad. I think. I mean, 1800 damage in a tier 10 game, 4th highest in damage, 3rd highest experience. I don't think I'm doing too bad, but the thing is, I don't know. I don't think the STA-2 is a really good tank. I think it could use some buffs. And yeah, I don't know. It's just not quite up to snuff of what I would expect from a tank like that. It's just, the mobility is slightly lacking. The gun depression, I don't know if it really is 10 degrees. It feels like it's less than 10. I'll have to investigate that. I'm not entirely sure, but it just feels less than 10 degrees right now. The elevation of 13 degrees is not that great either. It is slightly cheaper than the CDC though, so if you're looking for a cheaper option, then yeah, it is slightly cheaper, but ever so slightly. Top speed of 45 is pretty crippling, I have to say. Compared to the engine power or power to weight ratio of only 14.71 is not great. Let's take a look if that's actually still true. Yep, 14.51. I mean, if you look at the Super Pershing, that has a 9.8. And this is only 14. You know, super heavy extra armor on top versus no armor whatsoever. What kind of horsepower does this thing get? 500. And the Super Pershing gets, oh, wrong click, 500. So they get the same engine. I don't know. This thing, you know, if you really play the Japanese tanks and you want a crew trainer, then yeah, you know, it's not a bad tank. But compared to the CDC, it's just not as good as it could have been or should have been. And it just feels lacking. So, hopefully you guys find this stuff interesting and help you out a bit if you want to make a choice later on which to get. And yeah, that is the AMX. I'm gonna try it again. Oh god, how the hell do you even pronounce that? Chasseur? Chasseur. Chasseur-The car. There we go. Sounded Frenchish, right? That's as good as it's gonna get. Let's take a quick look at the armor model here. Pretty big, by the way. I mean, E100, AMX, Super Pershing, AMX. Yeah, it's huge. The STA is quite a bit smaller, as you would expect. So let's take a quick look around the STA as well. Looks pretty nice. So that is the STA-2 and the AMX CDC. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.